Top of it. Top of the afternoon or the evening. Hello people, how you doing today, man? I know it's a little bit late in the day for me to be doing a video, man. I know, you guys are used to me doing a early morning video, man, but last couple days, little cold front that hit Austin, man, so had to change up a little bit, you always got to be on the preparedness to always change up your schedule, and modify it and go along as it is, But anyway, I just wanted to send out a special, a happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody. I didn't get a chance to speak to anybody during the holiday. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm thinking about you. Wishing you guys, much thanks on that, on that Thanksgiving day with your family. For me, I was able to spend some time with some family and a couple of friends. Was able to bring the Thanksgiving. Very thankful for being here once again. Can't take that for granted. Anyway, today, man, today just, been a real busy day. So like I said, this week has been, start off, real early today. Usually my day, don't start until about midday, but today I had to get off, before the sun hit. And pretty good day today, man. But I said the thing that sticks out today, I'm saying for my fellow listeners today is that the thing, is being, uncomfortable. A lot of us, seem to, take the comfortability and and run with it. Be like, well, hey, everything's going cool. Hey, I'm feeling great. And that's always a good feeling. To be comfortable, but being uncomfortable, in the sense of trying to excel yourself is at times is the best medicine, because it seems that at times that when you're very comfortable in life, things and opportunities seem to pass you up. A lot of us, seem to, don't understand that, when we get to, in the positions of just, getting used to everything, coming a certain way, or people's attitudes, or just things in general, we just get too comfortable. And like I said, being uncomfortable for me has brought me a lot of, pleasure, and it also brought a lot of pain, because like I said, when you are uncomfortable, things, for me, I think when you're uncomfortable, you tend to think a little bit differently. You tend to get up on it. Whereas when you're comfortable, you don't really think of that. You kind of think of, things like, wow, but like I said, being uncomfortable is, it's pretty good though, at times, like I said, because, I've noticed that, because for me, once of all, for one, I am an observer of life. Two, when I'm observing, I'm also learning. So like I said, just because I do a lot of being silent and observing, it means I'm also learning. And like I said, just with seeing within myself and seeing with a lot of people, we tend to just get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I said, being uncomfortable, it's great at times. Like I said, like today, I got up, I had to get up way earlier, just about an hour earlier than what I'm used to. But like I said, I'm just on a set schedule. Like I said, I had to do things that was uncomfortable for me. Like I said, I'm used to getting up, putting on my running shoes and coming out there. But, I couldn't just get up, put on my running shoes today. I had to actually, today, get it in there. I had to actually, get my butt up and, get dressed and get in for the work. Hear those waves out there, man? That stuff is good, man. Anyway, man, that's what I like about this, man. It's just, it's just real good, though, man. Like I said, man, being uncomfortable, I've been hearing that, language a lot, that people, I don't like this and like that. But for me, being uncomfortable, for me at times, has just really, helped me out, Like I said, a lot of people don't like the term of being uncomfortable, but being uncomfortable at times, it brings out the best of you. It makes you really, really, appreciate things, that you don't, that you really didn't really know that you had, And like I said, uncomfortable is just, I can't say that, I always enjoy it, because I don't, but at the same time, I know that when things aren't going a certain way or whatever, I need to take the lesson and learn from it, instead of trying to fight the feeling and say, well, this is how stuff been done for this many years, or this is how my mom or my daddy, or however, just being comfortable to me is just I don't know. like I said, I used to like it. I used to be a very good friend of it. I used to be a very big fan of it. But now I'm not like that no more. But anyway, man, it's just, anyway, wow, man, the waves are just, they just sound good, man. I just like coming down here by the water, man. It soothes me a lot of times, when things kind of come my way, and for some people like to do other things, to cool their mind. For me, when a lot of things are kind of hitting T's membrane, the water has always been a good source for me, just to take my mind away from it. I said, even if I can't get in the boat and just go right in, I got to just be near it. I just, the water just refreshing for me. But anyway, back to being uncomfortable, man. Like I said, being uncomfortable is just, like I said, that's just something that, I noticed that within myself. Like I said, I can't really always speak for somebody else, but for me, being uncomfortable had let me see things and let me see situations that I probably wouldn't have seen before, or experiences if I had to just, stay in that comfortable state of just, well, hey, this is how I'm living, this is how I'm used to doing things. And being uncomfortable at times have made me just, think outside the box. Has made me just feel better about myself, and like I said, and someone out there who's kind of feeling the tide is, kind of turning for you, don't fight the feeling. I mean, at times, I'm not trying to be all spiritual. I know some of you are spiritual, some of you aren't. But I mean, sometimes, it could be a higher power. It could be God. It could be Buddha, Allah. It could be that, the universe telling you, hey, it's time. The stuff that you've been doing for a while just ain't working. The thought process of what you've been thinking about just ain't working. Maybe you need to start, indulging in other stuff. Get your mind out of just what you've been thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, if I can't really get away, I would try to read stories. I would just try to reach out to some people that I, don't even know. Like I said, and that's, for me, that's uncomfortable. Like I said, because I'm not used to doing. Like I said, I like doing things a certain way myself. And like I said, just being uncomfortable, yeah, it's scary. Yeah, but at the same time, you will never know if you, can go. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember a couple weeks ago, a guy had asked me when I was out here, I was on a 20-minute break, and he asked me, to get on the boat. At first, I was like, nah, because I was on this time thing, whatever with him. Then I thought about it, I said, you know what? I only live once, and hey, it's very, it was very uncomfortable because I'm like, I only got 20 minutes, and the dude was like, you're going to enjoy it. I'm going to have you back in 20 minutes. And the thing of the story, like I said, I'm glad I did it. And, I'm glad I went ahead and, and jumped in the boat for the ride. Like I said, didn't know this man real. Well, I seen him a couple times out here, and he didn't know we had just been talking, and, he's like, hey, you want to take a ride? Like, you got something in your mind. And I said, a lot of times when you're uncomfortable, you got to kind of just get into, that and just go at, just go with it. I said, a lot of us are scared. And like I said, believe me, I'm scared every day. And just like I said, I got things right now that I'm really just trying to focus on. Like I said, I got a birthday coming up, on Monday, getting a year older, a lot of things is on the brain, like I said, and I said, being uncomfortable, hey, it is what it is. And like I said, I just want to, inspire someone and hope to motivate someone that's really trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? You might have been thinking about trying to do something different. Hey, this is that time, get uncomfortable, pick up that book, take that extra walk, to lose that first pound, do it, being uncomfortable. Like I said, I remember when I was on my, losing weight and getting in, figuring out what my, what kind of lifestyle I like to do, whatever, to help me keep living longer and better. I said, it was very uncomfortable. Like I said, I remember when I first started walking and, even before I started doing jogs, it's uncomfortable. I said, before it worried me, please. I just thought, over the years I was blessed that, that, my body never blew up, whatever, and it blew up. And like I said, hey, I had to pay the price, and hey, the price was, hey, man, you want to get back to where you, where you was at years ago, you got to put the work in. And like I said, was it comfortable? Hell no. It was hell and none, it was very uncomfortable. And it's still uncomfortable. Like I said, because now when I be jogging, my knees hurt, my back hurt in the morning time. So like I said, it's, it's never comfortable. Like I said, a lot of us like to take the comfortable route. We don't like to take the route that's, as they say, take the road that's, that nobody's really going on. And that seems to be a road that, I like to take. I said, I've always liked to be the type of person that goes against the grain. I don't like to kind of go with everybody. I do, but then I don't in certain areas of my life. But anyway, man, like I said, uncomfortable, get used to it. We all go through days where we're uncomfortable or uneasy, whatever. Like I said, being uncomfortable, hey, it is what it is. And like I said, being uncomfortable, a lot of times, is to me, it helps you get to where you want to go, and it helps you, to get past that fear. And like I said, this video is just not just helping me. I hope it helps somebody else out there. Like I said, please, if you're feeling like that, just take that first step. Like I said, the weight loss, take that first step. The getting over the addiction, take that first step. Like I said, we've all been down that road. We've all been down that, that path where we've gotten too comfortable at being where we're at. And like I said, man, we have to take, each and every one of us have to take that step to where, hey, we have to be uncomfortable. Like with this COVID, it's very uncomfortable wearing masks. It's very uncomfortable being 6 feet apart from special ones that you love. But you got to do what you got to do. And like I said, with being uncomfortable, it makes you, appreciate the things that you don't have. So like I said, I don't know if that really made sense to, anyone or anybody today. The word uncomfortable just kept coming across to me, from talking to a lot of people. And so I just wanted to kind of put that on the table. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable. Like I said, for those who are feeling uncomfortable, it's just a mean of change. Like I said, when you get too comfortable, you get complacent. You don't want to do nothing. And that's where you don't want to be at, folks. Like I said, always, when you're in a positive mind frame, you always want to make sure that you want to, that you want to do things that, that are going to, get you there to where you want to be peace, quiet, and freedom. Like I said, you can't get peace and quiet freedom by always being comfortable. You have to be uncomfortable at times. Hey, you have to be uncomfortable, man. Like I said, anyway, man, that's all I really got for today. A little bit longer than what I ever do, but like I said, being uncomfortable, don't be scared of it. Like I said, I'm going through an uncomfortable phase myself, right now. I'm in, every day I wake up is, it's something that I'm very uncomfortable to do. That's why I jog, every morning, because I hate it. I hate doing that shit. I really hate it. But at the time, the results shown that, hey, I kept my blood pressure down. I kept my weight down, I'm feeling good. I go into work. I'm not tired. So, hey, it helped. But like I said, take those first steps. Like I said, when you become uncomfortable in your journey, it means that you're growing. It means that you're progressing. It doesn't mean that you're at a stall. Like I said, when you're comfortable, in my mind, that's when stuff is just, it's just going a little bit, so you need to just check it out. So you need to, look over, so you need to look at the map. You need to look at the road like, damn, the GPS, whatever. You need to figure out, am I supposed to be doing this or what? Anyway, man, didn't want this to be too long, but like I said, take your time into getting to your destination. Always believe in yourself, man. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable is a sign of growth. Being uncomfortable is just a sign that you are ready to make a change. Don't let nobody fool you and saying, well, things need to be that way. Nah, that's for them. Like I said, over here in positivity, we love to be uncomfortable. Like I said, we don't like it, but at times, being uncomfortable helps you out. It makes you get to that point to where, hey, you're like, hey, I was uncomfortable for a minute, but hey, I know as long as I keep on, persevering, I'll get to it. But anyway, man, I love you guys, man. Thank you for sitting here, listening to my big head ass. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. I said, hey, ain't nothing wrong with being uncomfortable. I said, in this positive world, we're in a very negative environment. But over here in this positive environment that we're trying to create, remember, when you always trying to create a positive environment, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to make you uncomfortable. And I said, in creating a positive environment, uncomfortableness is going to, it's going to be around. And like I said, for me, every day I have to tweak my thing around to get my peace, to get my quiet, and to get my freedom. I said, I can't always just assume that, there are days that's going to come, but there's going to be days where it's going to be uncomfortable. So remember that. Get used to being uncomfortable, because when you're uncomfortable, hey, you're moving, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Love you guys. Hey, always aim for that sky up there. Remember, stay positive. Uncle T loves you. See you again. Blessed.